Chief Meteorologist Bobby Deskins is here, and should we expect that late into the evening?
Yeah, no, not for most areas. No,
We're done.
We're done, especially our most populated areas. That I-75 corridor, US 19 corridor. Everybody here along the coast, we're basically done with the rain chances. And really, it's going to be a very similar pattern for the next 2 weeks. I mean, there'll be some changes subtly in there, especially Tuesday. I think we'll get a better chance for rain, but yeah, we're getting a west wind coming in off the water, and I don't like that pattern because it doesn't mean a lot of rain for us here. It means more rain over on the East Coast. I mentioned Tuesday. Tuesday, I think some of this moisture will come up and around and over and then eventually down by Tuesday. So let's start with the tropical update. The Hurricane Center changed this from 10% chance for development to 20% this afternoon, and they put a big banana in the western Gulf. That's what we're watching. That we think that this area here is going to move up into this area like this as we move through the weekend, okay? Now, I will say that's pretty decent convection over water during the day. We tend to see tropical systems flare up at night. So this, I think, will fall apart a little bit here in the next several hours, but then I expect closer to midnight it's back up. And if that is the case, maybe we get a depression out of this, even with only a 20% chance for development, all right? Now, the models tend to drag it in Saturday afternoon, tomorrow night into northeast Mexico. But then some of the models actually say, well, the moisture comes up and then maybe some of it comes back out over the water and up towards Louisiana by Sunday night into Monday. So something to watch. This is not affecting Florida, all right? And it's a really small chance that it even develops. But I think a depression is not out of the question. We're trying to close a low off here. This is tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. We're trying to wrap wind around that low center over the water already, right now. So if they can get pressures down enough, it might qualify just technically to be a depression. The highest winds will be out here, and everything I've seen is in the 20s, so nothing. But it's the rain. It's all of the rain that's going to get dragged up into southeast Texas. Plus, you see this up here? This is a cold front coming south with its own rain, and you've got tropical moisture coming right into it, and you get this squeeze play right here. And it's going to be a pretty heavy rainfall event through Tuesday and Wednesday of next week for the deep south. You can see the rainfall, especially southeast Texas, this area here from Houston all the way through Louisiana, up through even the western panhandle of Florida. That's through Friday. It's about 7 days worth of rainfall. All right, so for us, it's kind of the other way because we have westerly winds. You see where all the rain is now? This is where it will be this time most of the next week, week and a half at least. Okay, so yeah, Courtney, I just don't think we see a whole lot. We're basically done now. Yeah, I mean, it's great for outdoor plans, but very warm and muggy. These storms are a little bit on the stronger side, but they're tending to fall apart pretty quickly. Shouldn't last too much longer, but you notice they're slowing down. They moved quicker earlier, so that means you could get 2 to 3 inches of rainfall there in Hardee and DeSoto and especially Northern Highlands County. Looking off towards the east now from downtown St. Pete, pure sunshine at the coast. And it should be a nice looking sunset, by the way. But if you're close enough to some of those showers, you're going to see some rainbows out there looking to the east. 88 degrees right now. Look at this dew point with the wind off the water. 76 degrees makes it feel like almost 100 at 88 degrees right now. That is the story of our weather for the next week and a half. Very warm along the coast. The water's in the mid 80s, wind off the water. We don't even get down below 80 for most areas at the beaches in the next several days. And we'll be in the upper 70s, even cooler than that where you get some rainfall. So here's the forecast through 7 o'clock tonight. You see all that rain's mainly inland. Tomorrow morning we start dry. Tomorrow afternoon, 1 or 2 showers along the coast. And then it all works its way inland. That's it, guys. So there's not a lot of rain. That's why I do not like this west wind. I like the east to southeast wind. Remember when we started rainy season, we had all those late day showers and storms right here? That's what I like. That's an east to southeast wind. The wind is opposite now, and so we're going to stay relatively dry. But muggy. Down through the upper 70s for tonight. Boating forecasts, we're looking good. West to northwest winds around 5 to 10 knots. That's the good news. Beach and boating. Trying to get... Got to get them right.
That's a new thing.
That was close.
Are you boaching this weekend?
If you're boaching, you're looking really good. 20% rain chance. That's it for Sunday. But look at those overnight lows. Really, at the beaches, will be about 82. I think Tampa's close to 80 each morning.